To do these questions, you must be careful and read the questions really carefully. Take for example this part A. They ask you to give the values of dr dt and dh dt, where r is the radius of the trunk. But here they mention that the width of a growth ring represents the radial growth in a year. And so when you cite dr dt, actually you should put it as 0.032 and not divide it by 2, like some students do. And here as you show that the rate can be written as follow. So you started off with this, differentiate this implicitly respect to time t, and then using product rule you should get this. You should show all your steps really clearly to get full marks. Moving on to here. Okay, just first calculate the values of r, and then just substitute all values of r, h, and so on into the this relationship you obtain right here, and then you should get something like this, 0.358. Right. Let's moving on to here. This read this, and you got this model. This is about, okay, read this. It's a trunk that is not affected by the disease, and that means the unaffected volume. Now be careful of this. And so because later here well, we'll come to this later. So just perform using separable method. You get your this function solution, and be careful, you must write a v between the absolute function, and then also a is actually a positive negative of e to the power of c, and letting v be v naught and t when time is 0. You find the constant a, and here you have this solution. And so when you deal with this problem right here, the time taken for 40% of the initial volume means that 60% of a tree trunk is unaffected. So by letting v equivalent to 0.6 v naught, you should be able to use this solution coupled with this information to find that t is approximately 7.37 years, right? And here another use of the model, by substituting the value of v as 1.41 as given right here, you will get this negative 0.0901. This value actually means that the disease causes a loss of unaffected volume of 0.09 cubic meters a year. And so when they ask you to explain, and you see this, that the answers in plural, so they ask you to use all the answers that you obtain to explain the difference between the trunk of from a healthy tree and then the diseased one. So that actually implies what the answer that we obtained so far, that diseased tree would actually grow less in volume each year, but the question is by how much. Easily you can find out by use this healthy tree, subtract what happened to the unaffected volume, and get this. So the diseased tree will only grow at 0.268 cubic meters a year. So that's actually what they're asking for. So I hope you would look on to the other videos, and all the best.